everyone, my name is Molly and today I'm going to be doing the Inside Out book tag. Now I wasn't tagged to do this tag, but I'm really bored today and I really don't have any ideas of things to do, so I saw this on BookTube and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. Now today I'm wearing this giant sweatshirt that is probably way too big for me, but whatever. I'm freezing. It's really cold in my room, so you're just going to have to deal with my giant sweatshirt, okay? Just deal with it. I will link the original video down below if you want to check that out. It's based on the Inside Out movie. Y'all know what the Inside Out movie was. I did not like the Inside Out movie. I was dragged to it because my little sister wanted to see it, and we all know how it is with little siblings, you have to go see it. So I saw it, didn't love it, but I don't like animated movies. I'm just not that kind of person. Like, a lot of people my age love Disney movies, and that's good for them, but I just don't. I prefer killing and mauling as in the Hunger Games or Jurassic World or something like that. So, yeah, I actually said that when we came out of the theater. I was like, yeah, I do, because I had just seen Jurassic World like a few days before, and I was like, I definitely prefer man-eating dinosaurs over that. But so let's get on to the actual question. So the first question is, what book brings you the most joy? Now, a lot of books bring me joy, but some bring me more than others because their whole book is joyful, and I know what you think I'm probably going to say. And I was going to go with the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare because that series just makes me so happy. Then I was like, you know what, I'm going to change it up today. So do know that the Mortal Instruments series brings me so much joy, but I had to change it up because I feel like I always answer the Mortal Instruments. So we are going to go with White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I love Jennifer L. Armentrout's writing. I loved all the books I've read by her so far. And this is definitely my favorite series written by her. Now, I was debating before I started the video, I was like, do I want to do White Hot Kiss or Every Last Breath, which is the last book in the series? And I'm like, I don't know which one made me happier, but I'm going to go with this one because it was a lot more lighthearted and just funny. And in Every Last Breath, it was a lot deeper and it was cute. It made me so happy, but this was just like a fun happy instead of like an happy, but I did that in here too. But yeah, this book is just so much fun, and I have a book talk for it, so I'll link that down below if you want to go check that out. I had a lot of fun talking about it. The second book, I have a book talk for that one in the works, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you haven't picked up Jennifer Armentrout, I highly, highly recommend her. Next is, which book grossed you out the most? So obviously Disgust. For this, I had difficulty because, you know what it is? I don't read a lot of gross books, okay? I read a lot of young adult, and there isn't really much grossness in young adult, except in a few. Gets kind of... And to me, grossness is just when you get into too much detail about certain things. Just imply that it happens and move on. Fanfictions. Fanfictions happen. It happens to me all the time. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I'm reading a cute fanfiction, it's cute, and all of a sudden, and some of them skip it. Some of them just start it, and then they never finish it. It's just moving on. But some of them get into so much detail, and I'm just like, ugh. So the book I picked for Disgust was Looking for Alaska by John Green. I love Looking for Alaska. It's like my favorite John Green book. I loved it so much. I'm so excited for the movie. But there was this one scene, if you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about, where we don't go into too much detail. I mean, we do, but it just grossed me out, and that's the grossest I've ever read that wasn't a fan fiction. So it really grossed me out, just that one scene. And then they went to Alaska for help. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Ew. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't read gross books. What book scared you more than anything? Sophia. I don't read scary books. It's not my forte. I don't do it. I don't watch scary movies. To this day, I've never seen a horror movie. Never read a horror book. I've started a few. I just never finished them because, I don't know, I just can never get too into it. The Haunting of the Sunshine Girl by Paige McKenzie. I mean, it's not scary. It kind of is. It's creepy. But it's not fully scary or anything. I just don't ever associate with horror books because I just don't enjoy them that much. This is a good horror book though. I never finished it. I got to page 26. So if you do like horror, I definitely recommend this book. And I will be finishing it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then another book, which is somewhere on my shelf, is called Horror Store. And I talk about it in my book on book haul, but it's supposed to be like a really creepy haunted IKEA type thing, and that sounds really cool to me, but I just never picked it up. I never read it because it's just, I don't know. But yeah, so I never picked up horror books, so I can't say any books have scared. Next is, which book made you cry the hardest? Which was Sadness. Okay, so I'm a big crier in books. I cry all the time in books. It's really bad. Like, I cry if I'm happy, I cry if I'm frustrated, I cry if I'm angry, I cry if I'm upset, and like, it's never just a few tears. It's like sob fest, and it's really bad, and everyone judges me really hard for it. But I think we all know the answer to this question, Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Now, I read The Hunger Games, and that got me into the world of young adult and really serious about my reading. And so I went to Divergent next. Divergent was my second series that I really got into. It was my first series with a main character death, and that just, it hurt me so bad because I was so attached to these characters. Once it happened, it was just like, no, come back, like, I need you. And so I was very depressed after I read this book. I actually never finished the epilogue because I was so depressed. Like, I couldn't get through it without fully on sobbing, and I just like couldn't read anymore because I was just getting so upset. So a few months ago I was in the library and I picked it up. I'm like, you're gonna get through this, you're in public, it'll be fine. So I pick it up, I'm like reading, and I don't get full on sob fest, but I start to cry a little bit, and I'm like in public, so I'm like hiding from everyone. I'm like, don't look at me. So I did get through the epilogue, I finally finished it, but this book was just so depressing. And the last question is anger. What book pissed you off the most? I have to say, during the movie, my favorite character was Anger. The book that pissed me off the most, I bet you thought you were gonna get through the video without the Mortal Instruments coming up, but come on guys, you should know by now. So I did Mortal Instruments, specifically City of Bones. Now, there are moments in all the books that piss me off, and I get pissed off in a lot of books because characters make stupid decisions, or they choose the wrong guy, or it's a love triangle, and I get pissed off. But I have to say, with this, the ending, spoilers for City of Bones if you haven't read it, that ending where we find out that they're brother and sister, or we think that they're brother and sister, and I'm just like, I was reading it in class, and I was like, no, that's not allowed to happen. Like, they were my first really serious OTP. Like, I was like, oh my god, they need to end up together. If they don't, I'm gonna protest. Like, I was so upset. And I was like, I don't care, brother and sister. What are you talking about? Why do you care? So, yeah, this just really pissed me off. And, I mean, the whole series, there are moments that really piss me off. Like in City of Glass, when Sebastian kisses Clary. Or in City of Lost Souls, the entire book. Or City of Heavenly Fire, when we make stupid decisions. So that was the Inside Out book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you agree with mine. What was your saddest book? What book are you most afraid of? If you have any horror books that you want to recommend to me, I am a lightweight, so I get scared pretty easily. So just keep that in mind if you're going to recommend any books. Okay, bye guys.